This is not a video to blame anyone. This is a video to promote what can we do to prevent this from happening in the future. Hey everybody, welcome to HTK Vlogs. My name is Jen. I am the mom and the main vlogger of this channel. We started vlogging in 2016 on this channel and have recently decided to make a little change and add a segment every Wednesday that will show you some different sides of us. On Wednesdays we're going to be doing DIYs, challenges, unboxing / reviews / tutorials, and this segment, #AskAMom. I'm a mom of teens and tweens, so I'm going to talk about a subject that is important to that age group, something that if you are a teen or a tween, you'll be able to relate to, and if you are a parent of a teen or a tween, you'll be able to relate to as well, because I may put a different spin on it in a way that you didn't think about it. I have some ideas of things I want to talk about, but I am going to need your help. I would love to answer your actual questions. So if you are a teen or a tween, or you are a parent of one, leave comments in the comment section down below using the #AskAMom. As always, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit the subscribe button so that you can continue to follow us on this journey. If you're a current subscriber and you haven't already, please hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our videos. I do have a set schedule, but as Grace Helbig says, I am consistently inconsistent. So notification bell is going to be your best way of knowing when our videos go live. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And also make sure that you're leaving comments in the comment section down below so we continue this conversation. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit more sensitive, and I ask that you check out the links in the description box down below as well, because I'm putting some important links down there if you are a teen in trouble, if you're having feelings that are not normal for you, if you're feeling very isolated, alone, or scared, angry, if you're feeling like you want to harm yourself or others, please look in the description box down below for ways to reach out for help. Remember that you can talk to your parents. I promise you, your parents love you and they want to help you. So reach out to your parents, reach out to your friends, reach out to your teachers, a counselor, a neighbor, a trusted adult that could come to your aid and come to your rescue. But if you are uncomfortable with talking to somebody in your own personal life, check out the links down below. There's lots of resources down there on ways that you can find help. Something else I want you all to remember, if you see something, say something. If you have a bad feeling about someone or a situation, please speak up. It is better to be wrong than to have something happen. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're getting a bad vibe, make sure that you're using your voice and speaking out. Now with that said, let's get on with this video. I mentioned in our weekend recap vlog, I mentioned that while I was in church on Sunday, our pastor said something that really opened up my thought process. I want to back up a little bit. Before starting and talking about this, you do not need to be a Christian to relate to this advice. So please do not feel, if you do not have the Christian faith as part of your life, that you need to turn this video off. 100% this relates to anybody as long as you are a human being. On church on Sunday, our pastor opened up a discussion about the shooting in Parkland, Florida. I'm not going to go into the details of that. I am not going to name the shooter. We're not going to draw attention to him. But the pastor talked about how one of the stories coming out of this tragedy was that it wasn't a surprise to the people at the school. That the kids at the school had been talking about this person and saying that it didn't surprise them that it had been him. There had been jokes made prior to the tragedy. Also, the school officials, the police, they were aware of this person. He was on their radar. I also want to say this is not a video to blame anyone. This is a video to promote what can we do to prevent this from happening in the future. Our pastor opened up with the question, what if somebody would have reached out to this individual? What if somebody would have gone and shown him Jesus? And it got me to thinking, what if anybody, whether you're Christian or not, what if somebody heard the joking around at school, oh, if anybody were to do this, it would be this person. What if anybody would have reached out to that person and took them under their wing? Whether it be another student befriending them, inviting them to youth group, inviting them, to hang out with their group of friends, inviting them just to have a phone conversation and say, hey, what's going on with you? Do you need a friend? What if a teacher or a counselor would have reached out to this individual and said, hey, is there some way I can work with you? Is there, you know, something that I could help you with? Do you need to have a conversation? Do you need to talk? What's going on with you? It's a question that I want to pose to all of you. Is there anybody in your life that you feel or that you know is being isolated? Is there anybody in your life that is causing problems, making a lot of trouble, drawing a lot of attention to themselves with things they say or things they do? And if there is, can you look at the bigger picture? Is this person isolated? Does this person have a friend group? Does this person have a close family? Is this person being bullied? Is this person being ignored? The question I want to pose to all of you is, what if you reached out? What if, rather than talking about that person, rather than joking about that person, what if you held out a hand and said, hey, how are you today? Hey, is there something going on with you? Do you want to talk? Hey, I have youth group on Wednesday. Would you like to join me? What if? What if, rather than continuing the cycle of bullying or ignoring, because that not everybody's bullied, but there are a lot of people that have the same feelings as if they were bullied because nobody is showing them any amount of attention. They're just ignored because they come from the wrong kind of family, because they're weird. We've all been there. We all know that person at the school. What if we reached out a hand? I hope I'm getting my point across. I want to emphasize that I do not want anyone putting themselves in a situation of danger. If by reaching out to someone it's putting you into a position where you could potentially be injured or hurt by this person, absolutely do not do it. But if you see somebody who's isolated, if you see somebody who you worry about, rather than thinking that in your head, rather than talking about that with your friends, what if you were that person that reached out and said, hey, join us. Hey, we want to be your friend. That leads to the final question that our pastor asked on Sunday morning. What could have been the outcome if somebody would have reached out to this young man and shown them Jesus, shown them love, shown them compassion? You do not have to be a Christian to have compassion in your heart. Some of the best people that I know are just kind, loving individuals. And I know that many of you out there are as well. So let's keep that in our mind as we go through our week, as we go through our lives. Rather than talking about and laughing about the weird kids, the strange kids, the troublemakers, rather than doing that, why don't you start with saying hello and going from there? Having a support system behind you really brightens your thoughts. It brightens your heart, it brightens your feelings, and maybe we could be somebody's support system. Because you may not realize it, but every single thing that you say to every single person that you encounter makes a difference. And I don't know about you, but the difference that I make in someone's life, I want it to be a positive difference. I do not want it to be a negative difference. Think about what if. What if I said hello? What if I reached out? What if I offered an invitation to hang out with me and my friends? What if I offered an invitation to church? What if I offered an invitation to go to a basketball game together or meet up at a basketball game? What if? That's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you so much for showing support to this channel, for showing us so much kindness. I hope that it continues. I hope that you continue to grow with us. If you like what you see here, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and hit the share button. Please share our videos. Get the word out. The HTK Vlogs is here. If you have questions or topics that you would like me to talk about in this segment in the future, leave it in the comment section down below or on Twitter with the hashtag AskAMom. Maybe you will see your suggestion in an upcoming video. And do not forget to check the comment section down below if you yourself need help, if you need to reach out to someone, and if you are someone who sees something, make sure that you say something. Make sure that you're speaking out. Don't joke about it with your friends. If you're uncomfortable approaching somebody, find a trusted adult in your life and reach out, okay? We can make a difference just by using our voices. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye. I do want to say real quick before going that our thoughts and prayers are still with the people of Parkland, Florida. We have your back, we support you, we love you, and we hope that you are heading into this healing process with all the support that you could possibly ask for.